All right, welcome back, everyone. My name is Logan Legacy, and you are watching Quant Chronicles, where we go from zero to hero, landing our Quant internship within 1 year. So, November of 2026 is when we're going to be landing our first Quant internship. Okay, so now that out of the way, I just want to say thank you first and foremost to everyone that is subscribed. We are currently at 38 subscribers and have a little over 500 views. Guys, I literally had no idea this channel would even be remotely popular, and I'm just super grateful. So thank you guys so much. Give yourself a nice round of applause and a pat on the back, definitely, because you guys are the real rock stars and the real heroes of this journey. So with that being said, thank you guys so much. I had no idea. My vision with this channel was essentially to track my learning progress and just post daily videos just to keep myself accountable and to have a nice history track record of me actually learning this stuff. So just to know that people are interested and want to follow along with me is super amazing, and I'm super humbled and I'm super grateful for you guys. So thank you guys so much. Okay, with that being said, this episode is all about logic operators and Booleans. Now let's get into that. What is a Boolean? A Boolean is just a fancy word of saying yes or no. Logic operators aren't Booleans, however, they use Booleans. So that's super simple. Now, what are these logic operators in C++? We have and, or, and not. So yeah, pretty simple. And is super strict and only says yes if both answers are yes. So for example, true plus true obviously is true. True plus false, false, false plus true, false, and false obviously plus false is obviously false. So that's pretty simple. Now we also have the or. The or requires at least one yes, and it's relatively chill, super chill even, you might say. Even if there's one yes, it says yes. So for example, on an or logic operator, example would be true plus true equals true. True plus false equals true. False plus true equals true. False plus false equals false. So essentially, if it has one true in it, even if it just has one true, it is true. And obviously, if they're both false, then they're both false. And then finally, we have the not. Not is the trickster in the logic operator group. And whatever you give it, it flips it. So whatever you give not, it flips it. So not true is false, and not false is true. Relatively easy, but reading the C++ book that we're reading, the one for beginners, reading it, it didn't click exactly. So I had a little outside help with understanding Booleans and logic operators. Shout out to Bro for having a really awesome, comprehensive C++ playlist. And I would highly recommend, if you're learning C++, that you not only follow along with this channel, get the beginner's guide, like I mentioned a couple episodes ago. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. I highly recommend Bro as well as having a really awesome playlist. Now, I want to just give a couple YouTubers some shout outs because some of these videos have really helped my mind and me overall with this career progression. So shout out Quant Blueprint, amazing stuff, really awesome for like interview prep and stuff like that. Losing Loonies is really good just for like algorithms, understanding essentially mathematics on the quant level. And then Iona Roman is really awesome. I think she really does a good job of like painting the whole picture of like, look, you know, if you want to become a quant, you not only need to learn programming language, but you also need to learn mathematics, which is awesome. And Iona Roman, she actually offers a 20% discount for this app. It's called Brilliant on the App Store. I believe it's just on the App Store and desktop and on the web as well. And brilliant.com is amazing. I signed up. It's a little pricey. It's about $30 a month, but that in specifically is what we're going to be using to really understand advanced calculus and advanced algebra. Yeah, so shout out Iona, definitely. And if you're watching this video, Iona, definitely subscribe, and yeah, definitely stay in touch, because I would love to collaborate and pick your brain on a couple things. So yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up today's video. Definitely we're doing a video each day. So I definitely don't want to skip. And if I do skip a day, I deliver 2 videos like I did yesterday with laying out our timeline and exactly what we want to learn and stuff like that. So, and I also want to address some comments that I've been getting on the channel recently. A lot of people are like, bro, you gotta learn Python. Python's gonna be way easier. And I totally agree. I think Python is gonna be way easier, but I'm definitely the type of person that needs to be thrown into the deep end first. That's just how my mind works. I know for a fact, if I was to learn Python today and just learn it for the next few months, there wouldn't be like a real incentive for me to learn C++. And that's really the reason why we're just going balls to the wall, jumping in the deep end, and essentially doing everything. But be sure to watch my previous videos. If this is the first video you're watching, hello, my name is Logan Legacy, and we're essentially going from 0 to hero, landing a quant internship within 1 year. And along the way, we're going to be building a crypto trading bot that uses some awesome fancy machine learning and AI and stuff like that. And we're essentially going to be trading like meme coins and crypto, and doing like some DeFi projects and stuff like that. So if that sounds interesting to you and you would like to be with me starting a startup and getting that thing rolling at some point, I still don't have a name for the startup or anything like that, but I definitely want to get that started, and yeah, definitely gonna do that, because that is just an awesome career choice and thing that I can do with my time and things like that. So I think that covers everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.